Today, we are pleased to be joined by the lovely and talented third-year medical student, Priyanka, and we are going to have a quiz about lidocaine. So she's covered her mouth, trying not to giggle at this point. It's okay to laugh. So we have 3 bottles of lidocaine here where the labels are mostly covered. And when we and all of these are from Hospira as a manufacturer. This doesn't necessarily hold true for every manufacturer, and I recognize that, but these are the most common bottles that I usually see in any clinic where I am. So, Priyanka, do you know which one of the bottles has epinephrine in it?
The red one.
The red one, that is correct. Okay, so red means epinephrine, blue means plain. Wonderful. Do you know which one of the blues is 1%?
I do not.
So then then we could extrapolate. You don't know which one's 2% either.
No.
Okay. Do you know what percentage the epinephrine one is? Percentage of lidocaine specifically.
No, I don't.
You don't. So this is exactly what I expected. This is unrehearsed. She was not instructed to not know this, but this is what we expect. So we're going to reveal these. Okay. So the epinephrine is 2%. This lidocaine is 1%, and this lidocaine is 2%. Looking at these bottles, is it fair for me to have asked you to tell me which one's which?
No.
Okay, but it was. So this is what I'm going to teach you. This is when you're young, like Priyanka, like student doctor Priyanka, when you're young and have wonderful eyes that are unencumbered by contacts and lenses, and you're not an old man, which, I guess you won't be an old man, but old period, if you can read things. But if I am across the room and the cupboard door gets opened and the bottles are all sitting there, yes, the red immediately tells me it is epinephrine. Blue tells me it's plain. But if you look here, the epinephrine 2% is a solid red background with white letters, as is the plain 2%. It's a solid color blue background with white letters. But the 1% is a white background with the blue letters. If I had a 1% epinephrine, it would be the same, coordinated, color scheme, in that it would be a white background with the red letters saying lidocaine 1% with epinephrine. So when you look at lidocaine bottles, again, this is from Hospira, if you see a white background with blue or red letters, that is 1%, blue plain, red epinephrine. And if you see a solid color background with white letters, red or blue, that's 2% with or without epinephrine. And that's how you can tell lidocaine bottles at a glance without having to read them.